Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick little tip for everybody during this cold and flu season. Years ago, I wrote a book called You Got Sick Now What?, which talks about some cures from East Asian medicine that people can use if they're feeling run down, if they're feeling sick. And some of that's acupressure. So everybody was really positive about the clip I posted the other day. So I want to show you some simple things for sinus congestion, because that's one of the main symptoms of anything somebody might come up with, even if it's just good old seasonal allergies. But let's start with some big gun points that are easy to find. Now, this is going to be palliative care. Clearly, this is not going to be like a drug that's going to knock you out or anything, but it might give you some temporary relief. So first of all, let's talk about one that you see in all of those acupressure books, or that you'll see online for everything from headaches to jaw pain to sinuses. It's the command point for the head and face in Chinese medicine, and it's located right in the meaty part of the hand right here, if you follow the index finger down. One good way, and there's a bunch of ways to find this, is to squeeze the thumb against the index finger and just find that high point and press into that. It should be pretty sore. If that's not sore, slide up and down a little bit. That's fine. You want to go for the most sensitive spot. Now, pressure-wise, you can do this both sides and switch, but you want to hold with moderate pressure, so don't try and squeeze your own hand to death, but give it a good amount of pressure, so it should be uncomfortable but tolerable. Now, this one is supposed to activate and open up the whole head and face, so we use it a lot in acupuncture for a whole slew of conditions. And then I'm going to show you a couple more local points. So one that I learned from Shudo Sensei, and this is a cool one. Sometimes there's these little tricks of body measurements. This one I like. It's called Spirit Courtyard. It's right midline of the head. And what you do is you take the base of the palm and you line it up right at the bridge of your nose. And if you take your pinky finger, it'll fall right into this little indent. And there's some perks to being bald. One, you can actually see this space. So this one actually has a nice effect on the frontal sinus in the front of the head right here. So once again, this one's probably not going to hurt as much as the hand, but you can press right in here, and 30 seconds or so, hopefully start feeling a little bit of movement here. And that's really all the best we can ask for if we're really blocked up here. But just to get some movement. Now, this one is the end of the large intestine channel. You go to the corner of the nasal ala, so this fold right here, and you can press in, right? Now, what I like to do with acupressure is actually use the smaller finger and pull out, so you're stretching your nose wider, but this will open up the nasal passage. Now, when we needle in acupuncture, we aim this point at another point that's on the bridge of the nose, and this one's actually called bitong, which you can correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that speaks Chinese or knows these characters. But bitong refers to nose pain. What I like to do, is actually pinch right where the bone meets the cartilage. You should feel like a nice little sore spot there. And if you pinch and pull away, so you're pulling away from your face, this will open up those sinus cavities. Now, once again, you can do this a few times a day, and if you've seen those breathe right strips, or those little strips that the football players wear across their nose, this is part of that action. So hopefully this will open up those sinuses a little bit to help you breathe a little bit better. Certainly you can't walk around all day like this, but if you do this a few times a day, hold it for 15, 20, 30 seconds, hopefully you get some little temporary relief that helps you get through cold and flu season. So thank you very much for watching this. Hope to see you soon. Bye.